On January 26th, the NYPD shot Jabez Chakraborty, a 22-year-old Bangladeshi man, in his own home. They were in the home for less than a minute before putting 4 bullets into Jabez, who was experiencing a schizophrenic break and, rightfully terrified at the police entering his home, ran at them with a knife. After shooting him, the NYPD were acting just like ICE, threatening Jabez's family about their immigration status, even though they're American citizens, and harassing them into giving them their phones and their passwords. And what did Mayor Zohran have to say about this outrage? He only had praise for the pigs, saying that he was grateful for all the first responders who served their communities every single day. Zohran, who called the police racist, anti-queer, and a major threat to public safety, took it all back on the campaign trail and even went as far as to apologize to the NYPD for that comment. To make matters worse, Zohran called it an officer-involved shooting. Now, is this the rhetoric of a socialist mayor or a police union president? Jabez's family refused to cow down to NYPD intimidation and even sent a letter criticizing Zohran for applauding the officers that shot their son, lied, and threatened them. After this sharp criticism and mass outrage, Zohran desperately tried to put on his progressive mask again, performatively meeting up with the family, but he just can't stop bootlicking. Zohran refused to criticize the NYPD who had shot, threatened, and lied to the family of Jabez. He reassured the public that the NYPD were going to investigate themselves. But it's not hard to imagine how this investigation will go when just last March, the NYPD had shot another 19-year-old Bangladeshi, Win Rosario, in cold blood. And since there have been no charges on any NYPD officers. Why is Zohran pushing a pig line? When we place social democracy in its historical context, it's not hard to understand. Social democracy has consistently betrayed the working class over and over again by co-opting its struggles, pointing them down narrow reformist paths, all in an effort to continue the exploitation of the working class. Politicians like Zohran know they must appeal to mass outrage and stoke false hope that capitalism and police brutality can be reformed within the current system. At the end of the day, social democrats like Zohran are always going to side with the police, because they're representatives of the capitalist class, and the police are the means by which they continue their class dictatorship. Fred Hampton was clear about the role that the police play in society when he says,
"With the last words on my lips, that I am a revolutionary. And you're gonna have to keep on saying that. You're gonna have to say that I am a proletarian. I am the people. I'm not the pig. You got to make a distinction. And the people are going to have to attack the pig. The people are going to have to stand up against the pig."